The test of a saint. Long, long ago, there lived a poor Brahmin. He earned his living by begging alms in the village. There were many idlers in the village. They did not do any work, as they were rich. They wasted their time roaming around. Many times they sat under a banyan tree on the outskirts of the village and made fun of the passer-by. There also lived a pious and virtuous man in the village. He was a happy and contented man. He smiled even in his time of his suffering. He was never deterred by difficulties in his life. He could not be flattered by praises, and he will never lose his temper even when he was abused. He neither complained nor grumbled. He was satisfied with whatever he had. So he was revered as a saint by one and all in the village. The idlers in the village thought, "How can that man be revered as a saint? After all, he's just an ordinary man like us. Even he can also lose his temper. Since all the people revere him as a saint, let us test him." One day, as usual, the idlers were sitting under the banyan tree on the outskirts of the village. The poor Brahmin passed by the place. He had a long bag on his shoulder, and he was going to beg alms in the village. The idlers called him and said, "Hey Brahmin, today we will give you as much as you get by begging throughout the day. But in return, you have to do a small job for us. Are you prepared to do that? Moreover, we will also give you 52 coins." The Brahmin said, "I prefer to do your job rather than to go door to door for begging alms. Tell me, what do you want me to do for you?" The leader of the idlers said, "People believe that the saint in our village never loses his temper. Now, your job is to make him lose his temper. Do not worry, no one will do any harm to you. We are here to help you. We will protect you in any case needed our help." The Brahmin agreed. The idlers gave him 25 coins as an advance. The Brahmin accepted the money and went to the saint's house. The saint was not at home. He had gone to the temple. The Brahmin too reached the temple. He saw the saint sitting in deep meditation. Saint was not at home. He had gone to the nearby temple. The Brahmin too reached the temple. He saw the saint sitting in deep meditation. The Brahmin said to himself, "This is the right time to make him angry." So he sat on the saint's shoulder. The saint smiled and said, "Welcome, O dear Brahmin. No one has ever loved me and respected me like you have did today. Please come home with me. We will have lunch together." The Brahmin was ashamed and embarrassed. He realized his mistake and repented. He fell at the saint's feet and said, "Oh, holy man, please pardon me for my rude behavior." The saint pardoned the Brahmin. When the idlers heard about this, they realized their folly. They knew that they were too small to test the greatness of the saint. This saint was none other than Sant Eknath Maharaj of Maharashtra. From this story, Sant Eknath Maharaj teaches us that never lose your temper in any situation.
Thanks for watching my video.